Hey guys, Saturday, cheers, little something for Midway shooter. He'll understand. A true patriot, a true patriot. What are we looking at today? We don't waste any time. We're going to be looking at Roselle from Fair State Co-op. This one is 5.7%, 19 IBUs, and sour beer brewed with hibiscus, and it's tart and floral. And it's also pink. Been down here doing a little cleaning, a little organizing. I did a thorough cleaning on the 5.7, which Cadillac V. We are in U mode. Got the holster, and it's working just fine. So I went through that, gave that a thorough cleaning. Another one that I don't think I've gone through in a while was my my HK P9S, and wow, funky. Sorry, we don't have time to smell it. It's kind of a funky smell. It's almost like you took a Pilsner or something and added a little bit of stuff to it. It's got a smell of a little bit of that floral mixed in with kind of a sweet corn syrup. The taste is like, well, it's 19 IBUs, so it's, as far as the sour go, it's like barely there. I mean, I've had some sours where you're just like, yeah. If you've never had a lambic style, a sour, I would say this would be the starter one for you. Really mellow. Very mellow. The HK P90S. I've showed this before. This is kind of a funky gun. It's been in production 1969 until 1978. It's got the kind of like the butt style release. This particular one, it's gonna spend a little bit more time with my my gunsmith, because the trigger on this. Hey Tardisius, let's get that question answered right now. The trigger on this is so light that it's an issue. So it's gonna be it's actually spent time up there, but it has to go back. I'm guessing that this wasn't ready. Two point three. 2.5. 1.1. 2.3. I don't know. That's 1.1 seemed a little. 1.1. Okay, so it has a very light and all over the map trigger in it. And Bill, my gunsmith, thinks that either the sear... Now, the gun doesn't really have the looks of something that's had the shit shot out of it. So I think maybe someone messed with the sear, and that's why it is the way it is. So he ordered a new sear for it, so he's going to be putting in a new sear. I know, it's kind of weird to hear this kind of shit come from me, but this one shot can actually oh, sorry, we're in single action. This one shot can almost go full auto on you. It's I know it's weird to hear me say I need to bring the trigger pull up. First was Bulwark 1911. Well, tickle my balls and call me Henry. Okay, Henry. Ed, second, cheers, smile money, third, on-air voice, still not first. You're first in my book, though. Rich Huff, here, cheers. Ben N, 7th, happy Thirsty Thursday. Joey, not last, depends. Joey, oh, I so want to be on Beaver Island. Mr. Holster, dream on, Joey. Joey, I would love to know if the brew chick's ass smells like Oktoberfest. Joey, just like Bob Ross would tell you, it's your own little brew chick. Her ass can smell however you want it to. And Keck, 13th, wait, 13th is bad luck. Ah, shit. Joey, if we played the Dr. Mark drinking game with the Real Cobra Burnout, you better make sure John Solar enters the code to stop the show. Speaking of the show, last night's blog radio was awesome. I definitely want to thank the Real Cobra Burnout. We're both geeks, and the topic of the show was kind of all over the sci-fi map. We started talking about like for instance Star Trek Discovery, which I've seen 2 episodes before I was informed that they after the premiere episode they tweeted out a picture of the whole crew kneeling. So yeah, I'm at this moment in time I'm not planning on watching episode 3. I purchased CBS Access, and I noticed from today's thing, they put up a thing for Star Trek Discovery, and of course I made a comment saying, you guys are only hurting yourself. If you're gonna take a knee, then I probably don't have time for you. And I had a majority of people. I'm gonna start off by saying I changed my avatar. It was an option with Facebook, and a lot of you guys, my friends, did it. I took my normal avatar, the one that was made for me. I had the EAA 10mm, and I'm going like this. And there's a couple of zombies behind me. It's the thing I've used forever, and that's why I haven't changed it. And Facebook allowed you to overlay a flag, and I had a guy saying that I am showing complete disrespect and I'm a hypocrite because my avatar is employing the flag with an overlay with me. Well, no, I'm not a hypocrite. It's not a real flag, fuckstick. Yeah, it would if you took a real flag and cut it apart and did something with it. Then he came back with that I was still wrong, and I basically said, I have friends in the military and friends that know about the flag, and I'm sorry, but you can go fuck yourself all the way to Fuckville. And I actually didn't get a response back, which I thought I would have. But I actually picked up a couple new friends in the Star Trek Discovery thread. And upon reading it, it seemed like it was honestly a third, and a third. People saying CBS Access is a waste of money and a joke. Other people saying that you took a knee and you're fucking dead with me. And then people saying, oh, it was great. It's the greatest series ever. Well, first of all, no, I don't think it is. And I was gone when you took a knee. I wouldn't have wasted my time with the first 2 episodes, to be honest. But CBS Access has all things Star Trek, quite a decent list of older movies, a lot of TV shows, so I will be using it as an opportunity to catch up on Blue Bloods. And I got introduced to Extinct with Halle Berry. So thank you, Star Trek Discovery, for helping me discover other shows that I will be watching, at least until they're stupid and take a knee. Oh, I didn't get to finish my thought. The show is awesome. Me and Cobra and John and Joey, we discussed all things Star Trek. We got a phone call. A lot of people, and honestly, I have to admit, it wasn't until almost the show was over before I realized the caller. His first name is William. No, it's not Glockgeist. He is a friend that I've had for a long time on Facebook, and I met him through Pete at the Armory channel. And this is actually, if he sees this over here, he can't rip on me for like not recognizing his voice, because I've never fucking talked to him on the phone. And it's funny because we talk a lot on Messenger, and he's a like-minded thinker politically, and he likes taking shots at Pete, even though he has the utmost respect for him. And I tell you, he definitely came with full game on Star Trek related stuff. I mean, I'll be honest. If I was on a game show and it was a Star Trek related show, William would have kicked my ass. So I'm glad he called. It made for a fun time. And I think Ed was the only other caller. But it was a great show. I had a great time. It was actually pretty nice to not. I mean, we didn't really talk politics other than the Discovery crew took a knee. And then we started, basically the last hour, we were just going through great sci-fi movies and shows that have been on over the years, and it was honestly it was a great show. It was a nice step. It was a nice step away from talking politics. And maybe that's the same. I mean, maybe this brew review is just going to stay on a positive note. We're not going to even waste our time talking about the idiots out there, even though all of a sudden we're like being put into a role of they're trying to make history look like we're the bad guys. You know, we're the problem. We are the problem. You know, if you're not a libtard snowflake cuntsicle, then you are on the wrong side of history, according to them. Cheers to being on the wrong side of history in their eyes, because I don't think that's going to be the case. Like several of you said, including a lot of my good friends, Jim, Wade, go ahead, snowflakes. Go ahead, snowflakes. Start something with us, because I have had feedback from several people. My buddy Greg, when he took his conceal and carry class, had some snowflakes that had money that were actually getting their conceal and carry, so maybe they were melting a little, but these people, he didn't even understand how they didn't manage to shoot themselves that night. He's like, I can guarantee you there will be a accidental discharge of some kind with a firearm, either in their cars or in their homes, because they didn't know anything. So, snowflakes, you want to get to the point where you want to turn it into a civil war? That's fine. Not saying that I'm, well, not saying that I'm not looking forward to it, but not saying that I'm looking forward to it. But if it came down to it, I'd be more than happy to defend what our founding fathers put together in the first place for us. And Keck, hot damn sexy brew babes, say that 10 times fast. I might be able to. And Keck, hoo-ha, TMI, TMI. Joey Cuz, I bet you like being behind the catcher. I'd rather be pitching than catching, Joey. Johnny Concho, I'm here and standing for this brew review, America. Oh, and it's oh yeah, I know, I completely missed that. I didn't hear about it too. After the brew review, National Beer Drinking Day, I think, was Thursday. Cheers, brother. Cheers, Johnny. Don't worry, I was just right up there. I was fine. Don't worry. And Keck, America, motherfucker. Crazy Scotsman, here, fuckers. Smile money. I may be deplorable, but I am not racist. Halle Berry puts lead in my pencil. Oof. Smile money? I can tell you, I am not racist. Halle Berry, in my book, this is just me, Halle Berry, I believe, is one of the most beautiful women on the planet. Let alone the fact that she's, I don't know if one of her parents was white and the other one was black, or if they were both brown, or how it works out, but Halle Berry would always show up in probably my top 4 most beautiful women on the planet. So, go ahead and call me racist while I'm maintaining a full erection. With no problems at all. I don't even need Joey there to be a fluffer. I actually, now that I think about it, I prefer it. Crazy Scotsman, I'll give her a 10 as well. Sometimes the imagination running wild is just as good. No, it's Mr. Holster. No, it's not, but sometimes it's all you got. Actually, that's not true. I try to, find stuff that, Jim is the one that pushes the envelope a lot more than I do, because I figured, since I feel that I have more cunts that at one time were friends that somehow became jealous, bro, or whatever that you want to say that they are. I'm sure that would be, I really don't care. Just go ahead and report me or whatever, but I know there's a lot of children that watch the brew review. But there's some pictures like the one the brunette with the emerald green eyes, with the sword and the black powder gun. Trust me, I have more than enough ability to use my imagination. That's like this one here. Look at the headlights. Fuck. That is a set of headlights right there. Mr. Holster, minute 53 outstanding, as are the pair on the brew gal. Indeed. Mr. Holster, maybe you and Cobra can set a new record of -5 views. Mr. Holster with the read more button. When I was a kid, my father had season tickets to the Vikings and the Gopher games, plus we went to high school games on Friday night and had to go to all pro football camp every summer. By the time I was in high school, I hated football with a passion. That being said, I would like to hear one of these brain-dead football players explain why they are on their knees. They are not doing it for national unity, for that is one of the reasons you stand and pray for your respects to the flag. They are either doing it because they hate cops. That is why Capperwiener did last year, or because they hate the president. So I say to hell with the football players. Salty Shellback. I was just about to go look in your window when you were asleep, but I saw the video pop up in my feed, so I got sidetracked. Crazy Scotsman Whiskey. Taking that under advisement. I need to go get some more good whiskey. I mean, there is more than enough in the variety department, but after Jim sent the powers, and of course sad day, the scotch is gone. I have no idea what this is. This is from Nahap. Seems how he told me he couldn't even remember what he sent, but it's fairly smooth, and it has almost just a tinkle of cinnamon. Yeah, I said tinkle. See, now my taste buds are telling me something different today. It's almost more of an oaky rye that I'm kind of getting out of it today. Mr. Holster, I'm sure it is just the 7 ryes talking, but good show tonight, sir. Okay, I guess I'll take it however you want. I appreciate it, though. Eltenda. Guys. Eltenda. Love you, man. Real cold burnout. What is there to say except cheers? No. Cheers. And again, Cobra, I really want to say thanks. It was a good show. I really want to do more stuff like that. I mean, I know people would probably get sick and tired if all it was sci-fi chat. I hadn't talked to John. I know at one point in time we had over 450 people out listening. So, I mean, I'm sure the show was probably more people there because, the week before we had, Christopher, maybe a combination of, I'm not going to make up excuses. I personally believe if there was a lot less vodka involved, what went down would not have went down. I know both sides easily get passionate, but both sides are also friends, and alcohol just never, every really bad thing I could tell you about in my personal life, there was probably some alcohol involved. So I'm not, like I said. But yes, the blog radio show last night was just so relaxed and so much fun, and talking about shit that I actually enjoy, and learning a bunch of stuff thanks to William calling in. And because of what our topic was going to be, I started watching the Orville, and I was shocked. I'm honestly, I was shocked. I thought it was going to be this one-off, spoofy, comedic excuse to make a TV show based not even loosely on the Star Trek thing, and it's not. If you have caught the Orville, it is a fairly well done, well written, good effects, and it's kind of like I said in blog radio. Take any episode of Star Trek Next Generation, any episode of Star Trek Next Generation, and whoever was the person that wrote that particular episode, give them 3 or 4 shots of tequila, and maybe this particular moment just got a little more lighthearted than others. It seemed like it was more or less like the kind of shit that takes place like in my life or on a bigger job site where there's a lot more people, or even me and Greg. It was just like more shots at each other. I don't know. I thought it was well done. I have now watched 3 episodes, and I'm a fan already. And as far as I know, they didn't take a knee. Midway Shooter. I'm here just late. The NFL stands for No Fans Left. JR10, you mentioned how moist Beaver Island was. You must have been doing some clam diving. Oh, I mean, I was. You go in deep, and but I don't know. I don't know if it was the weather or what, but something seemed a little fishy. Hey Shelbs, what's happening? JR10, while kneeling during the national anthem is disgusting at best, some asshole took it to a whole new level today. During the changing of the guard for the unknown soldier, while everybody is standing, this asshat took a knee. What a dick. Rich Foo Master Chew. Rich. Another late show up, but again, I listened on the way home. I have to agree with everybody's comments about the NFL, and I carry one. Almost made me wreck. They can blow a vet if they're gonna be on their knees. Laugh out loud. Damn it. I actually have a meme up that I put up on Facebook. I hope Jim uses it tomorrow in his Sunday chat. Foo Master Chew 12 again, Rich. I think you're right. The brew babe could definitely nurture a litter or 2. Rich again. Hell yeah, that is a great duel. Can't wait to see what you think about the Rock Ultra 10mm when you shoot it. Again, it did not happen. It didn't happen today. It should have happened today, Rich, my friend. The weather is absolutely gorgeous today. I started off this morning with our normal family breakfast, and Christine's like, "You're wearing shorts?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm wearing shorts." She goes, "Isn't it like 48 degrees outside?" I said, "Yeah, but we are running out of opportunities, and right now it's 67 degrees, and I was hoping, Rich, to be able to get a chance maybe to sneak even somewhere close. See, the problem is we also have some hunting season stuff that's starting to take place, and that fucks it all up for people that want to go out in the woods and do a little shooting. Right now, as we speak, it's 67 degrees, and I'm just going to check the humidor here. I probably going to go outside right after this and smoke one of those Macanudos from the Real Cobra Burnout. There's a few of them left. But 67 degrees. After breakfast, I ran a couple of errands, picked up some stuff for the house, came home, mowed the lawn, which may may or may not be the last time. I also redid the lawn with the weed and the feed, put her to bed for the year, and came down here, and like I said, I cleaned the Elite Ammunition Beautified FN57. Like I said, today's flavor is brought to you by Cadillac V and the awesome Viridian. I tell you, one of the things, and it's on my serious wish list, is I really want to get one of the combo ones that have the laser and the flashlight both in it together for the side table gun, but that combination is pretty frickin' pricey. What was the last one I read? Oh, Rich again. Fumastru 12. You didn't rate the beer, and it is from Beaver Island. Another fine review. I didn't? Wow, there's a lot of comments left. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You know, there was alcohol involved, Rich. It's an Oktoberfest, and it's may not be my favorite style, but it's one of the better Oktoberfests I've ever had, so I would have given it an 8.5. That was yesterday's, so sorry about that. John Solar 283. Wowza, wowza, whoa, whoa, nice, yeah, eyes. You're probably not going to see this. Yeah, you're probably not going to see this before Christine and John's blog radio tonight. It's but please, even if it's in go back and listen to it in podcast. Christine is a huge hockey fan. A lot of you guys know. You've all heard her screaming at the TV upstairs from here. And John managed to get one of his semi-pro. We are talking about a team just under, like, say, the Rangers and the Wild. And they made videos. If you look at Christine's promo that John Solar made, that's not shit that John just went and found on the internet. They made those videos, exclusively for John and Christine for her show. As a side note, John also paid money. Well, he paid money to have that. Made a donation to help homeless people, which that's awesome. And then he actually bought the Joe Satriani crowd chant, which is what my Minnesota Wild use every time they score a goal. He bought it, owns it. It's all legal and shit. Yet I still got a copyright infringement. I don't fucking care. YouTube and anybody that kneels during the national anthem can come over here and kneel in front of me, and I'll give you something to do while you're kneeling. So check out, if you haven't already, please check out the promo and appreciate what John pulled off for Christine. Just like I said, none of that was stock footage. That was all shot for John for Christine's blog radio promo. So fucking awesome. JR10, with respect to your SIG, from what I can see, that is the most proprietary mounting system I've seen on a pistol. I agree. As for the Vortex, you already know of the hurdles you face. I do. With all of those side cuts creating uneven surfaces, I would be surprised if you could. Technically, Technically, a very large portion of that surface is flat. It actually only dips down at the very back. But having said that, if the screw mounts fall where that dovetail is, I'm fucked. I would be surprised if you could get the Venom mounted with only some drill holes. It might be more in the line of some machining and drilling. That being said, you also have to make sure you don't change the seating depth of that safety spring. Maybe check this out and see what you think. Okay. Oh, I think I've actually seen this video. Yeah, I think I. Yeah, this is a mount that right now, if I had the mount in that video, JR10, I could put the Venom onto the Glock G20 in probably about 5 minutes. So I wonder where the Venom would be better served. On the SIG? Query, because JR10 always likes to do this over on Facebook. Would you put the Venom on the SIG, or would you put the Venom on the G20? The mount that's in that video is super ass easy. I really want to put the Venom on the SIG though. The SIG is such a cool gun, and neither of those pistols were ever intended by me to be full-time carry guns. More like the kind of thing that. And then what one would be more accurate? Granted, probably both of them are more accurate than me, I'll give you that, but now the Crazy Scotsman did give me a link to a mounting plate that will work with the Venom, which if I had to, Bill could not use the proprietary holes that are in that base, but drill his own holes where he would then tap it. Yeah, I mean, the fucking Hunter is specifically designed as optics ready, but yes, JR10, I do not understand why they put the fucking dovetail where they did. Why they did that, I have no idea. It's kind of a screwed up situation. Cadillac V, damn dude, that's awesome. The laser and holster work on the 5.7. By the way, I haven't and will not watch the NFL all season. Had tickets to a Bears game and sold them off. Cheers. Yeah, the Packers tried to get everybody in the stands to do the arm-in-arm thing, and well, that fucking failed for them. Joey. Oh, and yeah, you can cancel your DirecTV package if you want. Sales are down 13% over, or I've seen 13, I've seen 11% over last year, and last year was like 25% down over the year before that. So, you fucking overpaid cocksuckers, you think. That's your problem, is you don't. Joey Cuz, I carry one, has the mic drop comment for this video. I agree. Joey Cuz, is the brush thick on the Beaver Island, or is it trimmed? Joey, I in my own little Bob Ross world, where my little tree can be wherever the fuck I want to put it, The brush on my beaver island is cut back. You got to cut that shit back all the way. You got to get it. You want to get the beach all cleared out, just nice. I mean, you want to see where the clams are, and you don't want any of the foliage in your way at all. You just want to know that it's all slick and cleared out, and that you can just go clam diving without worrying about any foliage. Hope that answers your question. Home runner, I love the flag. U.S. America, motherfucker. Cheers, fuck yeah. Oh, you gotta hurry. I know I say that all the time. Smile money. Appreciate you finding my response to Stephen reasonable. I was going to listen to an Army Rangers veteran and give his words the credibility they deserve. I hope the team realizes their mistake. Wade, big redneck papa. No, I'm an asshole. To libtards. Fucking Joey Cuz. Cheers, my friends. Why did the liberal cross the road? George Soros paid him to. Sharky762. The holster is just grabbing the Wazer nicely. I bet you could wear me in that holster if the Wazer was taped to my dick. I'll try when I get over there. Oh boy, I can't wait. Jade, Elite Ammunition. Ha! First comment, first in my mind. Jay, I would drill and tap the sight base. Then put a hex head machine set screw in it and run it down until it hit the slide and lock the sight in place. I'm assuming you're talking about the Hunter. The problem, Jay. Here's the problem, Jay. At Elite Ammunition. See the pin? That is the pivot point. To raise and lower for your elevation of these sights all happens right over the dovetail. Now maybe you would have the skill set to tap that hole and remove the top end of this so that you could give yourself you don't want to lose that. Put that right there. Well, you might be able to still. God, I still think you're beyond where the pivot point is. See, this is like a two-piece thing, Jay. That whole lower mount with the dovetail is separate from the upper what the sight is in. I'm just going to have to see how the Venom looks, but JR10 Desert Gold, you can see that this is all flat. There's no high point. So if you put the Venom up against this, if those mounting holes, see, I fear that those mounting holes are going to fall right where that plunger is. The only way this works is if that mounting plate falls right there. What I need is a fucking proprietary mounting plate. It slides in to that dovetail, slides in, screws down, tightens, whatever it fucking has to do, and then the venom would attach to that. I can't find it. I've tried to find it. J at Elite. You can see where the separation is on that. Yeah, Chuck, go fuck yourself. You know, I was working on a rubber roof the other day, and the cleaner is just nasty ass shit. But see what happens. The reason that this comes off so easily is when it's right in the very center. When you lower the sight actually lowers below that center line and gets trapped by the little wing right there. Don't forget to put parts in there. So if the venom was actually sitting on top of this JR10 Desert Gold, it would hold that spring exactly where it needs to. Or if there was some kind of a mounting plate on it, it would also hold that right where it needs to. See, this is how this shit happens. Look at that. Black talons. You know why? Because they're more evil. I have to shoot this too. So I got two. This is why I'm really hoping that the 75% chance of thunderstorms does not happen tomorrow. Hey, Rich. Dibs. Jay at Elite Ammunition. Not into blondes, but I would be a nice guy and let this beer girl fuck me. Jay at Elite Ammunition. And I would like to try this stuff. I gotta see. This all came to me through the beer fairy, but this is in my state, so I need to try to find some and get a package out to you. I'll try. It's too loud. You're too old. Damn fine review. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. You should have called last night. Ammohead 73. God damn. Look at them big ass titties. Also, the whore holding the Desert Eagle 50 at the beginning was pretty fucking hot too. Pow! If you fucked some of my cousins, you wouldn't want to look at them in the eyes, or the eye either. Not eyes, eye. Cousin Jessica is cross-eyed. Even bent over, she can see your whole face. Fuck, you're so sick. I love you. Can't kick. Hey, have you heard of Cordoi pillows? They are making headlines. Is this like some real shit, or are you like setting my ass up? Come on. Why am I afraid? Okay. I'll check this out, but yeah. DFC. Goodell can eat a bag of Sam's Club size frozen dicks. Hitting the refresh button. The DFC stands as the last comment. Pray tell, I know you're asking, what was this? I was doing a little bit of beermentation, but let's get this out of the way so I don't forget again. Roselle from Fair State Co-op. Where do I put this? This was really, really, really non-eventful. I'd give it a 6. Coming up in an hour. See what I reserve this for is I usually take a couple. Like we got Castle Dangers 17.7 and Beaver Island 39 Red IPA. Which that was not. That was actually Castle Danger. Something from Castle Danger. And a juicy watermelon combined. So that's the whole premise behind the whole beaker thing, is an opportunity to try combining a few different things and see. I mean, we got a minivan, fucking a minivan full of head. That's right. 5 in the back and 1 in the rear. The minivan. Ask Agent Chaos. And a big happy birthday to Agent Chaos. I think it was it yesterday or was it today? I don't know. There was alcohol involved. So yeah, I've been doing the beaker challenge. Yeah, kind of mild. Okay. Cheers, guys. And like I said, I'm not going to be able to get this uploaded before blog radio tonight with Christine, schooling John on the NHL or hockey in general. But please, at least go check out the promo and understand that none of that was stock footage. He did not go online and find that. That is all his local semi-pro. I should have wrote this down. The Manchester. Oh, he's going to kill me. They are one below full-on NHL pro team, and that was so awesome that they were willing to do that for her. And there will be more discussion on the show about what went into that, because sometimes what you see is so much deeper. Kind of a Beaver Island reference right there. See you tomorrow. Maybe. If there is a tomorrow.